Alright, what's going on everybody, and welcome back once again to the Ocarina of Time Randomizer. I'm going to be completely honest, a couple of things real quick, transparency-wise. First of all, I doubt anybody noticed, but just in case you're looking at me right now and thinking, oh my god, he's wearing the same shirt for 5 days in a row, you would be wrong. 5 episodes in a row, yes, but that's because I recorded 4 in a row last week, so that was 11 through 14. Hello, chicken. And then today, as I'm recording this episode, and possibly the next one, we'll see. But this is a week later, so only 2 days, and I watched it in between. So, like I said, I doubt anybody was noticing, oh my god, he's wearing the same shirt for 5 days in a row, until I pointed that out. And even then, some of you probably don't care. But that's why. Secondly, part of why the channel has been quiet recently, as I'm recording this, I'm still waiting on the video for Fire Emblem 14 to export. Part of why the channel's been quiet the last couple of days, honestly, I just got lazy. I was looking through some files on my laptop and found another randomizer file that I'd never even started, and I was like, let's see if we can find anything funny right out of the gate. And then I almost ended up finishing the whole thing in the stretch of like a day and a half. And because I was doing that, I just didn't do anything with this one. So that's on me, but we're back now. Yeah, so anyway, I will say that doing that other randomizer for a couple of days did actually help me come up with a couple of things, because there's a couple of things that we haven't gotten yet that we are actually able to reach. And I just kind of accidentally figured that out. There's actually a couple other things I learned that are not reach related, but I can point out. First of all, I know I'm keeping track of the keys on the tracker, but it also does it in the game. So we can see how many keys we have for each temple. Do we have the boss key? Do we have the map or the compass, etc.? So like for Jabu, you see on this, and this is built into the randomizer, by the way, you go to the menu, you go to your item screen and hold down the A button. I'm probably like the last person to learn about this. But anyway, so you can see all of that. So like you see in Jabu on our tracker, in the bottom left, we only have one item left in Jabu, and you can see here we don't have the compass yet. So that's what that is, but the medallion or stone matters. What I didn't know is that we can read this, and it'll tell us basically where each medallion is. So the light medallion is in an immense cavern. I believe that's Tadongo's cavern. That's one we have. One in the belly of a deity. Okay, so that's Jabu Jabu. One inside a goddess of the sand. That's Spirit Temple. One inside an ancient tree, Deku tree. One in Edgar's pocket. It's the one we started with. And one in a deep forest. So if I have this correct, in order to beat the game, we need magic, and we need to beat Jabu Jabu and the Forest Temple. So that means that the Shadow Temple, the Water Temple, and the Fire Temple give the 3 spiritual stones. I'm not sure which. Does it show us now, or do we have to read both? Yeah, so we have to read both, but now you see on the left side of this button here, it tells us what medallions are in what temples. And therefore what temples we have to beat. Like I said, technically, I think we should beat all of them just in case, because there's no telling what the 3 spiritual stones hide. I'm not going to bother reading that right now, because that one you have to get as a child, but that's something else that I learned. Now to actually start with today's goal, though. We can head to Kakariko Village, and there's an item in there, in the windmill, that I think I looked at once before and said I don't know if we need it or not, but I know we can reach it, and I didn't think we could at first. Now that I think about it, it might be a song, and if that's the case, it's probably Zelda's Lullaby. I might just be completely pulling out of my ass right now, but I think it was an orange music note that was up there, which is either Zelda's Lullaby or Epona's song, and we have Epona's song. So let's find out. Even if it's not one of those two things, we can at least grab it so we know what we don't need to... Like, we can still grab it so we have it. Because like I said, I don't remember what it is. I think... we don't have the Bolero of Fire yet, which matters. Oh, also the Spirit, the Requiem of Spirit. Oh no, it's a bundle of arrows. Never mind. We don't need a bundle of arrows. Why did I think that was something else? Okay. Well, in that case, we don't need that. We can... Now what? One moment, please. We can go to the lake for something. That much I know. Let's see. One thing I have learned in the other randomizer that I've played, hopefully it doesn't apply to this one, but I'm going to be wary of it just in case, is that going into a couple of certain temples can actually crash the game. And that means save states would stop working. And it's been a hot minute since I actually saved this the right way, so I did that at the start of this episode. Right, we have to go actually win Epona. I don't know. Yeah, I do actually need to do that. So let's go win a horse. And then once we do that, we can go to Gerudo Valley and do the archery game, which gives us 2 things, I think. And then we can also just have faster travel than walking backwards. Almost didn't make it in time. So we have to win a race for the right to our horse. And I'm kind of terrible at this race, so hopefully I don't lose.
Oh, thanks, Freddy, foreshadowing.
So we get a minute. Now this will work. So since we have Epona's song, now we can do that. Our horse will come over to us. Do we just have to talk to him? I think we just have to talk to him, and then that's good enough. Yeah. So, since I only have 67 rupees, we have to take this on the first try. Oh, crap. So the way this race generally goes is once you can get in front of him, it's really hard to lose. And I just lost. Because I can't get around him. Alright, well that sucks. If I'm right, he won't let me challenge him again, so okay, I'm ass. I hate that though, because it's so easy to get caught behind him. And then if you get caught behind him even for 1 second, Epona slows down to the point that you just lose the race. There's nothing you can do. So that sucks. I'll have to come back and try that again later. For the time being, let's take the rest of our slow-ass walk over by the lake, I guess. Because once the sun comes back up in the morning, we can get something there. One thing I should also say, I haven't looked at the spoiler log yet. I'm trying to do a lot to make sure I don't have to look at it. If I get stuck to the point that I'm running around for basically a full episode with no idea what I'm doing, then obviously I'll look. But we haven't had that happen yet, so I'm staying away from it. This is why I wanted to get Epona, because A, it's just faster than walking around on foot, but B, we don't have to climb up this ladder and go around. Just makes the entire journey here less tedious. But that's the way it is sometimes, I guess. So now what we need to do is we need to get over here by the middle platform. And we need to do it in a timely fashion. So if we cross these bridges, we can get over to the little landmass that's above the entrance to the water temple. And then the way the water temple is supposed to work is that once you beat it, you come out up here, and then you can shoot the sun to make the fire arrows come down. But the check for that is the water medallion, which we have. So we should be able to do this, but I think I might have to make it... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully we don't have to wait for it to stop raining, because I don't think the Song of Storms can stop rain. I think it can only start it. There we go, that works. What does it drop down for us? A key.
A key.
Would that perhaps be a forest temple key? Because that would be cool. How do I get over there? How do I get over there?
I gotta get up there!
Hello? How do I get you? There we go, okay. So I don't know why there's a scarecrow there, because I can't imagine that this was ever an intended use for it to get it from down here. But it works that way. And it is a forest temple key! Let's go! Alright! That's the most exciting news that I think I've ever gotten, because I think I'll have to get back to you on this, but I think that's the last key for the forest temple, and we already have the boss key. So we should be able to finish this now. And if I recall, we don't have the map yet, but we do have the compass. So there's at least 2 things in here. But what? That is the question. So we have to make our climb again, which is a little bit tedious, but we should be able to finish this up now. I think. Because we come through here, we climb up to the top of this thing. Yeah, I'm almost positive that's the last key, because I think there's 2 chests in the basement, and we only need one more key to get to the basement. We have the compass. We don't have the map though, so I can't check that for sure. If we could get the map, that would actually be helpful. Or is it one chest in the green Poe room and two in the basement? Maybe that's what it is? Give me 1 second. Because these guys are just annoying me. Really? I'm actually going to have to use my fairy on this. Because if I recall correctly, you have to shoot this. Because this needs to be straight for us to get where we're trying to go. I hope that's the case, because if not, I'm wasting a lot of time right now. What? I don't have any idea what I just ran into, but whatever. Okay, so now we're back here. How did I not dodge that? Alright, now we get to listen to this for a while, I guess. This is not where we were trying to go. That means it did need to be twisted, and I just wasted a bunch of time. Good job. So... let's... come on. I can say almost with certainty that I'm going to go ahead and record another episode after this, so I'll be wearing the same shirt in, like, every episode, basically, for a month at this rate. That's how it is, though. That's just how it be. What?! Alright, I hate this game. Because I was definitely blocking that. Except for, I guess, the part where I wasn't. What, Navi? I know, the hallway's all twisted. And now I have to watch for shadows or monsters, but I'm too fast for them. Okay, I did just go the wrong way. I am not smart sometimes. So we go down here. We go through this room. Maybe we can pick up a couple of hearts in here so the annoying... Okay, there we go. Maybe even a couple of more? Okay, thank God. I was getting tired of listening to the beeping. I can't imagine what y'all must have been. Grab some extra arrows that we totally needed. And now if you remember last time we came this way, I came here twice, and both times I looked at this door like, well, what do I do? That's what I do. Now I need to come over here. Need to run through this hallway. I need another key? Well, what do I do? I thought there were only 4 keys. Uh-oh. Well, this throws a wrench in my plans. Could have sworn there were only 4 Forest Temple keys. I'm trying to get up here so I can look. And I keep getting almost abducted. Alright, I'm short one still. Shit. Whoops. Hold on 1 second. I was under the thing! Sorry, I hit the cord to my webcam. And now I've knocked it out of place. And I'm struggling to put it back. Okay. Now to what I was actually trying to do. Oh, I know what I'm... Okay, I know where that is. But... Do I have any spirit temple keys? No. I don't. There are a couple things that I can do there, though. So... Do I have a Hylian shield? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the sword down. And then I'm going to pay a visit to the child side of the Spirit Temple. And I'm gonna see what that gets me. But I'm gonna go ahead and save that for the next episode. So, this has been the, at least for me, the long-awaited return of the Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Next time we'll be going into the Spirit Temple to look for a couple of things. But until then, take care. Thanks for watching. See you next time.